This week on SailAway.
Trying to figure out if the rigging snaps, like where's the best place to be.
Well, I don't mind to slow down anymore. I don't mind the sound of my shoes on your floor. I don't mind selling out or playing cover song, just as long as friends and family sing along.
Last week on SailAway, after wrapping up our final holiday road trip before leaving the States, we finally start making our way south for our Gulf Stream crossing to the Bahamas.
Feels good to get back out on the sea so quickly after being out on the sea. We are sailing! Like, for real, with no motor. It's much nicer that way. Not gonna set any records or anything, but I'll take 5 knots and no motor noise. Decided to give this guy a little room. Not sure what he's pulling, but I don't want to hit it, so he's pushing some waves. Damn.
A nice sail. Weather wasn't supposed to be this nice.
It was supposed to be quite this steady wind, yeah. It's supposed to be kind of all over the place, but we'll take it. Well, we are moving right along. We've transitioned into evening. It's not as late as it may appear. It's only about 6:30 or 7, something like that. We're now motor sailing again. We had a nice long sail though. Really good wind. They were humming along for a long time there. 8, 9, 10 knots of wind, doing 7 or 8 knots. But it sort of dropped down. And now we're looking at only about 5 knots, and it's pretty much behind us. But we've left the sails up, and they're helping. As you can see, we're doing 7.7 over ground at like 2,500 RPM. Nothing suspect on the radar, and we're just cruising down the coast. It is morning. We had a very successful, safe overnight passage. Pretty uneventful. We just rounded Cape Canaveral. There was a ton of boats messing around there. I don't know if it was fishing boats or freighters or military stuff. Might have been a little bit of a combination of everything. But we got around all the boat traffic. Some of it anchored, some of it moving, most of it just sort of milling around. Anyway, now we've got a beautiful sunrise and our wind came back. So we are sailing along nicely.
It looks like we're thinking about going into Fort Pierce and either anchoring there or just going down the ICW to Stewart, just because by the time we get to the Stewart Inlet, it's going to be pretty late. I mean, it'll be like 5 o'clock, but now that the sun goes down at like 5:36, I don't really want to be going through an inlet near dark. So if we can go through the Fort Pierce Inlet and then just go down the ICW, it doesn't really change our time. Plus, sure you can probably tell, it's really rolly out here. We've got no wind, so we're just rocking and rolling as we motor along. So if we get in the ICW, hopefully this will calm down a little bit. The only other thing is, of course, the bridges. They're all ICW bridges, but we still only have like a 2-foot clearance on them, and I don't really like that. But gotta do what we gotta do.
Well, we are cruising into Fort Pierce. I think we are still going to continue on to Stewart and anchor right there near downtown, near the big marina at Stewart. We actually save a little bit of distance by going inside, as opposed to going down to the St. Lucie Inlet. Lauren just made me a bagel. Now we just got the fun of, right there. That was my bagel. Zeke, leave it alone. Still gonna eat it. So there, that was a good demonstration of why we are going inside now.
We're 62 with a foot of stuff.
With our stuff at the top.
Yeah. It says 64. Trying to figure out if the rigging snaps, like where's the best place to be. We made it. It's fine.
Bridges.
Bridges.
Bridges, am I right?
Bridges.
Yeah, we're okay. We might be 63 plus a little bit. I told you 62 plus a little bit to make you feel better.
You're such a dick. Why?
I have to look it up. I'm not sure which it is. But yeah, that bridge. Yeah, I read 64 where ICW bridges are supposed to be 65 minimum. We made it. Through that one.
Through that one. We've got 2 more. 3 more. Another one that's too close for our liking.
That was a good measuring stick, though.
That hurt my stomach.
So it's 64 and a half, we'll call it. We still had a couple inches. That doesn't make me worry about these ones that are only 64. The fun doesn't stop with bridges, folks. Now we have the crossroads. This is where the ICW meets the St. Lucie Inlet meets the St. Lucie River. And it's super shallow right where we got to go through. There's like a tiny little cut on the chart where you can slip through. And on Layla, we saw 5 feet there once and just barely made it through. So, it'll be interesting.
That way is to the ocean. That way is continuing on the ice joke. We're going that way. Why couldn't they just like one more foot?
Just make them a couple more. Like, just seriously, put a couple on the bank.
It's fine. We're 63.
Yeah.
That's a whole foot. I feel like this one's wider than the last one.
Yeah.
Not that that helps.
Doesn't help with the height when it's wider.
No. It's not gonna wash. I mean, wind instruments are still moving, so that's good.
We made it.
Thank God.
We didn't hit any bridges.
Nobody hit us.
Nobody hit us, which was remarkable because the biggest freaking mega yacht I've ever seen blew by our boat doing 45 miles an hour.
I got a clip of it.
You got a clip of it?
Yeah,
Oh,
the camera was rolling, so. Watch it here. Yeah, because he was crazy.
Anyway, he didn't hit us.
He didn't hit us.
We didn't run aground.
No, we didn't hit the top of bridges.
And we just successfully anchored.
You always start with a sigh. I just want you to know that.
Do I?
And I always edit it out. Not always edit it out, but
Always edit it out.
sometimes.
How I feel most of the time when we,
Just,
especially when we sit down and take one of these videos, it's always after something like we just went through. And I'm like,
yeah.
I'm just being genuine, people. But we made it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Where did we make it to? Stewart.
We're in Stewart.
Where we left from.
Yeah, this is like full round trip.
You're a good boy.
2 years, almost exactly. I mean, 3 months off
Yeah.
of 2 years from when this trip
From when
started.
we came to Stewart, and now we're just kind of passing through where it all started on our way to the Bahamas. So anyway, while we're here in Stewart, we're going to replace our house battery bank with Fireflies.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. Lauren's dad is still here. I think he might be waiting for us at the park right now.
Yeah.
We're just trying to settle down for a second, have our drink, and then we're going to go pick him up, and I don't know what we're doing. Anyway, cheers everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you so much, as always, for watching.
Like, subscribe, comment, do the things. Ring the bell.
Yeah.
Ring that bell.
'Cause the